Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV. Man, do we have some fun guests today? Welcome, guys. And we also have some really exciting shows for you this week. Lots of fun stuff going on. So, but today we're going to party with our good friends here. So, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
We're glad.
Thanks for having us.
Heck yeah, because you guys are talking about not a party today, but a party that's well, we could have a party today.
We could. Yeah, why not?
Except for you guys forgot the Bloody Marys. We already talked about that.
Yeah, we have. I thought you was going to bring them.
How do you have a Bloody Mary or a party without a Bloody Mary?
You can't.
We need to have your people call my people or something like that.
Yeah. We need connect some way.
Yeah, if Dylan wasn't 19, we could have had him bring it, but we can't ask the 19-year-old to bring his booze. So. Yeah. But no, welcome our good friends Bruce and Greg. And I'm not your positions are really long, so I'll let you guys tell what you are.
I'm commander of the Wellston Legion Post 371.
Yes.
And I'm the quartermaster of the VFW 8402 and junior vice commander at the American Legion Post 371.
There you go. So are you catching a little bit of a theme here with these guys?
Yeah.
Maybe something about armed services or forces or whatever. But so I guess you were here last year talking about this event. And is this the second year for this event?
It is. Second annual.
So first off, I guess I didn't know is it armed forces or armed services day?
Armed forces.
Armed forces.
And so is that this Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
How
did that get started?
Him and his wife, actually. They talked about it, and next thing you know, we had a meeting of all the veterans organizations in the county and started rolling and just took off.
And it rolled.
Yeah, it did.
And now it's like
y'all created a monster.
It exploded.
We hope so.
It exploded this year. This year is just okay. Last year was great. Like Bruce was saying, every military veterans organization in the county got together last year and started this. This year, all those same organizations, we're talking about the American Legion in Wellston and Jackson, the VFW in Wellston and Jackson, the 40 and 8 from Wellston, the DAV from Jackson, and the Veteran Service Office in Jackson, and the American AMVETS here in Jackson.
Right.
All of us are involved in this picnic.
You know, and getting that many organizations together, not that anybody's bad or anything, it's just really hard to get that many people to work together.
It is because it's sometimes people think it's a competition, and
sometimes you get like this whole.
But in reality, we're all under the same roof when it comes to it. We're all veterans. We support each organization, but I belong to 3 different organizations, so yeah, it's all about being together,
And that's
supporting
the
each
thing.
other.
I mean, like, if you think about it, you just listed off, maybe 6, 7, 8 different organizations, but people can be members of multiple ones of those.
Absolutely.
So you're kind of all working together anyway. But I think that is so cool to get all of these organizations. But that also goes to show you how important your day is.
Yes, and
Correct.
it's all about the veterans that are active and veterans that are not active that have served and their families.
Yes.
This is a family event,
Yes.
but it's honoring the veterans that have served or are serving.
So, yeah, because, I'm thinking about, is this a national day?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm thinking about, we have Veterans Day, we have Memorial Day, but this is also to honor folks that are still
Serving.
active,
Right.
That's correct.
Right.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. It depends on being active. Most of those guys are probably National Guard or something like that, or reserves. Active local. Um, the active that are out and about usually won't be around, but
Sure.
still, this holiday or this particular event is for them also.
We had Army National Guard last year, and they surprised us by having 5 recruits swear in last year at our picnic.
That is super cool.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. They come up and ask, "Hey, can we do this?" And we're like, "Well, yeah."
Yes.
So we had our opening ceremonies, which we will have opening ceremonies again, raising the flag, national anthem, and the prayer, because we do that for all meetings, anywhere we gather with veterans. That's our normal steps. And then after that, then we had the 5 recruits swear in. And I told the lady, the lieutenant, I said, "Sure, you can do it, just long as you're not trying to trap some of us to go back in." So
We've been there, done that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
anyway,
can throw a heck of a picnic.
Yeah,
Leave us to that.
so they're coming again this year. But this year they're bringing some Army trucks. They're bringing the Army's
Gaming van.
gaming van,
Yeah.
and they've got cornhole and all kinds of different games for the kids.
Fun.
This
And
year we did the bouncy houses last year.
Yeah.
We've got like 6 this year, 6 bouncy houses, and
Wow.
a few of those are for the older kids,
Okay.
like junior
Like
high,
us?
high school. Yeah, us.
Yes.
Yeah, us. Yeah.
you won't see me doing it. I'll break something.
Yeah, me too. Be the first broken bouncy house hip.
Also, this year, well, we're still going to have Marco the Clown, who's going to be there doing the balloons for the kids,
Happy
and
birthday, Mark.
and for is his birthday today, is it?
It's his birthday every day.
And you-
Inside joke.
I gotcha.
Tell him happy birthday.
We got one of those in
And,
our post.
you know, Mark was a Army veteran, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
How
just-
do I not know that?
I don't know. You better figure that out. But I found that out last year, and that was pretty cool to know that. Also, I want to just give a little clip for the Jackson Bow Hunters. They donated fishing poles this year to give to the kids. You know, draw.
Yeah.
Like a raffle.
Raffles,
Not a
yeah.
raffle, but a giveaway.
Giveaway.
Yeah.
Cool.
They just have to, when they sign up to be there, they just, yeah. So that was really nice of them doing that. So we're working with all kinds of organizations, the Army, the bow hunters, all the veterans. Everybody's kind of thinking, yes, it is for the veterans and the veterans family. That's who we're celebrating. But if you don't have any veteran, you got kids that want to come down, have a hot dog or a
Yeah, it's
hamburger, just
fun
come.
and
It's a
celebrate.
community. It's a community picnic, but it's put on by the veterans. Okay, we've heard different things, but we're not going to tell anybody. Don't come.
What are you gonna do? Card some little kid?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't care.
Dad, a veteran.
Well, it's very difficult to say, "Are you a veteran?" And if they say no, we
Well,
don't.
Then what?
We don't send them off.
Like,
Last year they had a birthday party at that little shelter house over there.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and the kids loved it because best birthday party they ever had because they had the bouncy houses.
Oh
and
yeah,
all that.
they had like their own
Yeah,
built-in
yeah,
like
right
extra
in
yeah.
front
birthday
of them.
party.
Yeah.
How
So,
fun.
and that was enjoyable.
Yeah.
We just hope anybody that wants to come out, come out. Now, also this year, we'll cover some of this. We're going to have golf carts.
Yes.
3 golf carts.
Like 3 golf carts, and they're going to come through. And if you're parked over at Kroger, and Nia said that we could park at the Appalachian and that field there, use that for event parking there. She didn't care, so that's nice of her to do that. But we'll have golf carts to be bringing you into the park because there's a lot of elderly that took a long
Sure.
time to get across that little bridge and down. But now we'll have a golf cart to get you over into
Okay.
the event, so that'll be great.
Yeah, because one of the conveniences of Manpower Park, well, it's a blessing and a curse, but there's plenty of parking right across the street,
Oh yeah.
Correct.
but it's not at the park.
Right.
And so it is kind of a bit if you have any trouble walking or
Mhm.
or in a wheelchair or anything of that nature, it can be a little bit of a challenge to get over to the park. So
Right.
that's awesome.
We've got a group that was with us last year that entertained.
Okay.
Bad influence. Local.
That sounds
Local.
appropriate.
Yeah. Well, I
For you
remember
guys.
that
Yeah.
because I.
Because you are one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, they will be playing again this year. They play a lot of classic rock and stuff like that,
Fun.
and they'll be there the whole 4 hours. And
They
we've
played and played and played last
yeah.
year. They did take a little break to go get them a hamburger and a hot dog, but hey.
Well, that's
And
okay.
of course Matt's
Yeah.
going to have his radio flyer set up there so he can play some music and put it over the radio for a couple hours, and
Yeah.
that was fun. Also, this year we've geared it up more for the veteran. Also, we're having the VA hospital van there,
mobile unit.
the
Is
mobile
that
unit.
the one that comes to
Yes.
Wellston?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I even
okay.
had another one call me and ask if they come, and I said, "Well, we've already got one coming." But so we will have a VA mobile unit there. Heck, we might have 2. I
You
don't
might
know.
have two.
And there's going to be a
How
claims
fun.
claims officer there or whatever. If you got a claim or you got one in process, this guy could help you out. And
So I heard that on the radio of you guys talking about that. Can you kind of explain a little bit about that?
Yes. So, when you're in the military, if anything happens to you in the military, and so what they call it is service connected disability.
Okay.
So, especially a lot of Vietnam veterans and stuff, what they had to go through, and
Yes.
the Agent Orange and all that stuff, different. They can put in different. There's actually they got a list, and if you've got this is we contribute this to.
And the list is getting bigger.
It
Yes.
gets
The list
bigger.
is
So
expanding.
this guy, he will take. You just bring your. I know you're going to need your DD 214 guys for that, and to sign up at the VA mobile unit, and I'll tell you about that in a second
I was
because
going
this
to
is.
say we'll get to that too.
Yeah, this is big. So anyway, you just bring down your DD 214. If you don't have one, then it doesn't matter. He'll be able to help you get that too. But this guy will sit there and he will start your claim, or if you've already started your claim, he will see where it's at.
Follow up on
Follow
it.
it up on it.
right.
And
Okay.
really nice guy. There's another guy coming from Washington Township. Now, I don't know if he does the same thing or not, but he's also coming down for, I think it's a mental health awareness for him. So
Wonderful.
we've got somebody coming in for that. And then the VA mobile unit. This is big, veterans. There's like 3,500 of us in this area. Okay. If we could get I'm going to say 300.
I think it's right around 300 the numbers they're
If
looking
we
for.
can get 300 of us to sign up at the mobile unit, they will put in a permanent VA clinic in this area.
What?
Yes.
Yep.
We don't know where.
Get to it, folks.
I know.
That is wow.
So,
Well,
so
we're in. Excuse me, Greg.
Go ahead.
We're in between 150 to 200 right now. So we just recently, or they did, recently celebrated the 100th person.
Wow.
So
How did we get from the government wanting to do away with the VA and Chillicothe to now maybe
yeah,
like actually adding something?
Um,
Wow.
somebody,
That's progress.
I think somebody kicked somebody.
I think you're
and
right. Sounds that way.
I think we took care of that
I
ourselves.
think y'all did.
Mhm.
Yeah. There were
Now, what I was going to say is, so like I was signed to a team at the VA hospital. Okay, so like everybody that goes to VA knows. So I was on the Brown team, and there's like 500-600, maybe more on each team over there.
Now what does that mean exactly?
Okay,
I
so
guess if you're a veteran, you probably know, but I
well,
don't.
so they give us a color, yellow, red, brown, orange, whatever.
You get to pick your color?
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
dang it. Yeah, I don't think you'd have picked brown, would you?
No, I was on the gold team, and then a certain president got rid of that team. He got rid of a couple teams over there, it's just like there's 500 or 600 veterans on this team, and we have our team of doctor, nurses, and we. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
So it'd be just like going to a clinic, but there's only certain goes to each clinic. Okay. So with this, if you're in part of a team, you can come down and just change over to the mobile unit, and they're open right now Monday and Tuesday. From like 8 to 4.
8 to 4.
And this is at the depot, right?
Yes.
In
Wellston?
Wellston.
Yes.
Yes.
Super cool and convenient.
Yes.
So I walked in and I said, I'd like to transfer out of the VA hospital into the boom. The ladies were on it. I didn't go that day to see the doctor, but like he wanted to see me, so I went like Monday. I signed up on Friday. I went on Monday to see the doctor.
Okay.
He was like, sent me to get my eyes because I needed eye examed. I was up for that. Went and got my eye exam. Then I had to go to the VA hospital to get my glasses, but I walked in. That was the easiest thing I've ever done. Quickest glasses. It took me longer to park and walk in than it did to get to order glasses. So
Nice.
it was nice. So anyway, the clinic will do everything that the hospital will, and then if you need to go to the hospital, they will set your appointments up for the hospital, just like your team would done when you're at the.
That was going to be my next question because this is a mobile clinic. Let's be
Right.
honest. So, they can handle blood work and the basics.
Yep,
Yes.
shots.
But
Yeah.
if you need, a specialist or
Extra, yeah.
something,
Mhm.
so then
Then
you make the drive over to Chillicothe.
that's what you
Exactly.
do.
Well,
Exactly.
how convenient is that?
It's
Yep.
crazy good.
So
And-
why isn't everyone signed up?
Well, we're working on it.
Yep. we're trying to get the word out, and you guys
started
are helping out with that too. So yeah,
We just started this. Just came in last fall, right?
October.
Yeah. So, we're
Get to signing up
6
for
months.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There's nothing to signing up. You just go in, tell the girls what you're there for. They'll be looking for a DD 214.
That's what I was going to say. Like, what documentation do you need to do this?
just
Yeah,
your
just-
DD 214.
That's
I assume
basically
that's
it.
your
That's your discharge
Discharge
papers.
papers. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they will, and I mean, if you've never signed up, let's say you don't have any claims or anything, you still sign up.
So, okay, so is there anybody that's been in the military that doesn't qualify to sign up for the mobile unit?
Would be other than dishonorable I would say.
dishonorable discharge would be the only reason that they wouldn't
Okay.
be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's open to every veteran.
Use
Every
this.
veteran.
Yes.
Use it. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's simple because, like, you can go get your flu shot, you can get your shingle shot, you can get your whatever shot they want to give you.
immunizations you need,
Yeah,
yeah.
they'll do it right there. Let's say you're not feeling good that day. You can go over, you can call them up and they'll work you in. It's not like, trying to get in the hospital because, like I said,
Yeah.
we've got
3 weeks from Tuesday, we can
Oh,
get you in
I'm
or
telling
whatever.
you, it's crazy. But let's say we've only got 100. We'll say there. I think there's a little more 150 of us signed up over
There
now.
is.
But
There
I
is.
can't. I don't know the
Awesome.
number. But so we only got. They're only taking care of 150. Yes, for 2 days, but they're not packed, and you don't. And you're not going to the hospital every week anyway. So
Right.
you're not seeing 150 people in both
in
days.
2 days.
Right. So
every week.
every week. So they can get you in, and like your team over there's 500-600 of you. It might take you 2 or 3 weeks to get in. So
Yeah.
over here, it's not going to take you that long. So, and also, if they can't get you in there and you really need to see them, they do have a clinic in the Plains over
Okay.
in Athens. So, and it's just right off. I mean, it's easy to get to. It's behind the McDonald's there in the Plains.
Okay.
You can go there if you need to go. You can call and you can go over there. So I mean, it's maybe just a little bit more of a drive than maybe to the VA. But I drove over to do my eye exam. And it's
It's super easy. It's just
super
right on the
easy.
highway.
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
you
just go around and come.
jump off, and
Yep,
there you
done.
are.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
right off 33.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't sign up, for this mobile clinic. And again, if you get enough people signing up, then a brick and mortar one might be to follow.
It will be.
Yeah.
They've
That's
already said it.
awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what we're hoping for, and that would be great because they would serve all the counties around, like Jackson, Benton,
Yeah.
Gallia, Pike.
Pike.
Well, they got a clinic in Gallipolis, I think, don't they?
I believe they do. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, but it'd be right in this area. Megs and all of us, we don't have. I mean, we're the ones that go the farthest to
Yep.
get to
Yep.
where we need to get to.
So this mobile clinic is going to be there this
Oh,
weekend.
it's gonna be
And there
Yes.
might be
yeah.
another one as
Yes.
well, but definitely the one. Can people sign up this weekend?
Yes.
This Saturday.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's
Absolutely.
what we're hoping for. We're hoping to get our 300 this weekend.
That
How's
would be. I was gonna say, let's make this a goal, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Hey, if we got 50, I think that would be a good goal to set. But I'd love to see 100 or more sign up. But it'll be easy for you because it's right here in Jackson.
right, like we're bringing it to you
Yes.
and sending
And
it there.
and the DAV here in Jackson, who supplies rides to Chillicothe or Cincinnati or wherever they have to go in this area,
Oh.
and Columbus, they will pick you up. If you call them, they'll pick you up, take you to the VA mobile unit,
Yep.
and then after your appointment and your whatever you got to go through, they will take you back home.
Yeah.
No charge.
DAV
It's like
is
No
Uber.
charge.
It's like Uber for
It's so-
veterans.
It
Yeah,
is an
yeah.
Uber for veterans.
But free.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Free.
but it's a win-win situation for
Yeah.
the veteran.
Yeah, so that's a big thing we've got coming this year. The claims and the
that.
VA. That's two things more. We're also having a lot of the District 12 VFW. They're bringing their crew down and setting up and doing suicide awareness and stuff like that at the park.
Which is certainly a thing,
Yes,
It's a big
yes.
thing.
unfortunately, but it is
Yeah,
a thing.
unfortunately.
It's really, yeah. It gets worse. We just had we just honored a guy at Winter Convention. He was the law enforcement officer of the year, ex-veteran. I met him and his wife, and he's not a young. I mean, he's not an older guy. He's probably mid-30s, and I thought he had life by doing
Yeah.
great. And then about a month after the convention, he committed suicide, and we're thinking, my gosh, here we are. We we had all this information right there, but it got loose. It got he got lost in the shuffle. So
Sure.
so we don't want that.
No.
It's not. It's we want to make sure we save all the veterans out there. So, and that's what we're about. Everybody thinks we're just you know good old boys, and we sit around, drink beer, and
Tell
talk
your
about
war
and tell-
stories.
Yeah.
All
that
that.
hardly ever happens. You
No.
don't talk about war stories. If you've been to war, you don't talk about
No,
them.
absolutely.
You just, but you talk about funny stuff that happened to you. Airman so and so, or what a corporal so and so did this, did that. And we tell the funny stuff, but we don't tell we just don't talk about gores. But we do talk about how we can help in the community and help other veterans,
Yes.
and so that's what we're about, and that's what we want people to know. That's why this picnic, this is big for us, because it shows what we want to do for all veterans and their families and the community.
Absolutely.
And to make it well known, we are still serving.
Yep.
Even after
Hashtag still
serving our
Yes.
country, we're still serving.
Yep.
And we'll continue to do that.
We're still serving our veterans and still serving our community, and
Absolutely.
that's our motto.
Yep.
And that's what people need to know. We're not Look, you don't have to be a drinker, you don't have to be a gambler, but if you want to be involved with veterans and veterans organizations and your community, we're a great place to be. Just like this past weekend, the American Legion Auxiliary ladies and some of the veterans, we went out and we had 9 cemeteries. I started doing this about 3-4 years ago, and it's probably my wife's favorite time of year, because we go up, we load up all these vans and cars and trucks, and we head out to all these country cemeteries and decorate them. We take all the
That's
flags
awesome.
off, and we put brand new new flags on the flagpoles at all of them, and it's a big event.
They even
for
go.
us.
They even go so far to climbing trees and getting a flag out of the tree.
Well, we had to do this. We
Gosh.
did have to do that this year, and shout out to Coop. He's the one that crawled up in there and got it out for us. And the sad part about it was there last year, and I thought, we pulled up and I said, that flag is in the tree again this year. Well, it's just they never did get it out.
the
It was
same
never
tree
taken out.
flag.
It was
Aw.
never and I said, we're not leaving till we get it out. So
Somehow the rope got all tangled up in the tree and stuff, and it pulled the flag over. And
Oh man.
yeah, but we got it fixed. That was at the Catholic
Nice.
Cemetery there
Catholic
in Wellston,
cemetery.
and they've got a nice new flag hanging there, secured.
I
Love that.
I want to recognize a group of young men and
Please.
women, corn-fed 4-H club.
Okay.
They come in and they keep the grounds nice and neat, picking up trash and taking trash and throwing it away. But they come in here and they do a bang up job. When they got done cleaning up last year, you couldn't tell anything was going on there.
Really? So
Yeah.
after the event.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they also, because I was cooking the hamburgers and stuff, and they come walking up to me and said, "Old man, get out of the way. You go have fun. We'll cook."
Aw.
No lie. So they cooked, and they manned the pop booth.
Yep.
They manned all the bouncy houses, and
How
they
fun.
they came in and they said, "We want to do this because you give to you. We do so much for the 4-H and stuff in the fairgrounds." So they gave back to the veterans.
Oh, I
And they're the
love
only
that.
ones. I mean, we give to football, basketball, cheerleading, everything. But the corn-fed crew came out and said, "We're going to help you on this day," and they're going to be there again this
You
year.
just say, yep.
This
Yep.
is why once a month we have Maddie and Josh come in from OSU Extension. Maddie's, of course, our extension agent, and or it's probably another name now, but anyway, I'm old. And this is why every time they come in, I tout 4-H and I sing its praises all the time, because 4-H is something that every child should be, I
Part
think,
of.
involved
Yes.
in. And now with all of the other projects that you can do, it doesn't mean you have to take a steer to the fair. There's so many other things, but those are the reasons why every child should be in 4-H, because you learn this kind of stuff.
Right.
You're right.
And it's very, very important. And it's important for team building. It's important for communication skills. It's important for all of that.
Well, our two organizations always go in and purchase either beef or pork
Yes,
every year and support the 4-Hers. So
that's awesome.
And we donate to. This year we donated to help buy supplies and stuff for the building,
Right.
and we're always doing something for 4-H. We're doing for about any youth activity in
Yeah.
Jackson and Wellston, so, and even Oak Hill. So we reach out. They reach out to us, and we try our hardest to do for them what we can. So, and we do. We put the wealth around to a lot of them. So, but the corn fed crew, they're the ones
Thank
that
you,
came
guys.
back and said thank you. So we like that. They're the ones actually going to be driving the golf carts around and bringing the
which could be dangerous.
It's
well,
maybe
We're
stay
gonna-
off the sidewalk, folks.
yeah. No, they're good.
No,
They're a great bunch.
Good
Great
kids.
bunch.
Good
Yes.
kids.
So what we missed.
Well, the event's free. I mean, it doesn't cost you, the veteran, or your families a cent. You come out, you enjoy a day of fun and camaraderie,
Yes.
and it's all free.
And-
There's hot dogs, there's hamburgers, there's chips, there's pop, there's water,
We're doing
It's-
a pot of beans.
and a pot of beans.
Oh man.
Yep, it's all covered.
We're actually bringing a bigger pot this year because we ran out. So we're bringing a bigger pot of beans. So
How is all this possible? Who's made all this possible?
The veterans
Right here.
organizations. All
you
the
guys
veterans.
working together.
All of us
Yep,
working
all of us
together.
together.
Ladies
Yes,
working
yes,
together.
yes.
well, my wife, she likes to. She's kind. I mean, she's the unsung hero for us, I think, because she keeps everything, and she just keeps the paperwork. She keeps everything in line. She sets up the meetings.
She's the organizer.
That's the word I was looking for. She keeps
She-
it well organized.
What you're saying is she cracks the whip.
Not awful hard, but yes.
She keeps you all in line,
All
which
in
is
line.
a full time.
What's the term you use? The war.
She's the War Department.
you
She's above all of us.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
answer to her.
We pretty much
pretty much.
we pretty much let because we know she's right. So okay, we got to do that.
Well, yeah, we better get off that subject. Anyway,
Kill me.
it's going to be a great weekend.
Yes.
Saturday will be just a super time to come out and enjoy everybody, the veterans, the families, the kids. You know, it's all about just enjoying life
Right.
Yeah.
for
and
a
community.
day. Just forget about everything else. Just come out and have a good time.
And we will have different tents set up for all the organizations. So if you're wanting to join any of those,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we'll have membership drive that day and answer your questions about what it's like to be a member. It's all about the veterans. And the big thing is, I'm really excited about the van. I'm really excited about the claims officer, and I'm really excited about the Army coming in. And hopefully they got somebody that wants to enlist that day, because that was just crazy good.
That
Okay?
is really cool, and what a fun surprise.
It was fun.
You know?
So, and they said if but I want everybody to know we started back in January, probably December actually.
Yeah.
We started on this,
Planning this.
Yeah,
planning this again. So,
Yep.
and if it gets any bigger, we're gonna have to find a bigger place because my gosh, I don't think we're getting bigger. So,
and I wanted just to mention too, you have mentioned the Army's coming with their, their and all that stuff and whatever, but this is for all branches of the
All
military.
branches, yes.
Oh yeah.
Once again, I know there's all this, teasing back and
Oh,
forth
we
and
got a lot of that.
lots of jabs here and there, but at the end of the day, again, it's all one
Yep.
group.
Yeah, we've got
Well,
2 Air Force guys
yeah,
here
and
today.
of
So
course the Army and the Marines and stuff are always on the Air Force guys, and we say, hey, if it wasn't for us overhead, you guys would be in trouble.
Yes.
there's always there's a
Listen, it's a full circle here, folks.
Oh,
Yep.
Everybody's
yeah.
needed.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
but I get
But
where
it is the jabs are there,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and
That's
you
part
just
of the
roll.
fun, though.
Yeah, you roll with them and go, and laugh and have a good time. And but military, if the younger generations listening or watching, military is a good experience.
Yeah.
It's good to go in. Maybe you can get in a field that you really like,
Yeah.
and stay and make a career out of it. 20, 21 years. I've known guys go in that have been there 30, 35 years and then retire. But if you go in, you serve your country, you can come back out and you're still young.
Yes.
You can get another job. You get a retirement from the military.
You're trained.
Yes, you're trained in a certain job. You can get a job. You're still put 20 years in and retire again. And God willing, you're going to be living fine
Yeah.
after the retirement. I mean, it's a good experience. It's really a good experience. At the time when I was young and naive, and I could care less about it. But as time has gone on, it's probably one of the best things I've done in my life.
Yes.
So,
Well, and I think, at the end of the day, listen, I still don't know what I want to do with my life. Like, there's a lot of kids graduating high school or whatever that are lost,
yes,
that are, not in a bad way, but just like, I don't freaking know, like, what I
Mhm.
want to do.
Right.
Or maybe I don't know, maybe they haven't had the best home life, or maybe, it's such a good thing. It's such a good way for them to go in, find themselves, learn discipline, learn all of that.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to reach out to my daughter today. She's Air Force strong, serving out of Alaska,
Nice.
and she's TDY in Florida, so she's having a good time. So hopefully she's having a good Air Force day.
Good deal. Hi there. Hi out there. Is she watching you?
She's,
Probably not.
She's working today.
Oh.
They're having an exercise down there, so I'm sure. But last year she got onto the YouTube and
Yeah.
found it and watched it, so she'll do it again this year, I'm
Yep.
sure.
Very good. But no, I agree with you. I think it's such a good outlet for, some kids that, college isn't for everyone. Trade school
Right.
isn't for everyone.
Right.
Like, and maybe you just have no clue what you want to do.
And you mentioned the education. I mean, you can
Oh.
get your education right there in the military,
Absolutely.
and it's paid for.
Yes.
So, you can get
Paid to do it.
you can get you can work on a degree while you're in the military.
Absolutely.
My daughter's about ready to finish her bachelor's degree right now. She's got like 3 more classes and she'll have it finished. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the military is a huge benefit, really, for the young.
Yeah.
What are some life lessons you guys learned? I know, you went in young.
I was 22 when I went in.
Okay. So a little bit older than some.
Yeah, I
but
was the old man when I went in. Going through basic.
at 22.
I know. Well, you got 18-year-olds, and you're like, you're the old man, and you're in basic training, and you're like, and actually it was pretty kind of cool because they was actually on, because I already had a little discipline, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And but kinda, yeah. I think. Wow, I don't know. That's a good question. Never been asked that. I don't.
I hadn't either, and I was just
Really?
thinking.
No.
No,
Leave it to
it is.
Jen.
It's a good question. the discipline, I guess, is the big thing, because when you go in, you get off that bus for your training and stuff, initial training. You,
They don't
you
give a darn, do they?
they look
Where
at
you came from
you and say, you piece of whatever, and from that point on,
You're theirs.
you're there, and you better heed the call. That's the discipline that is put forth is probably the biggest thing that I can remember.
What happens if you buck the system, defy?
Won't happen.
You don't do that.
So like,
I know.
so here's the one, like that, like you're going, like he's talking about base training. So first night you get there, so it's about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning when the buses all roll up from the airports because they got to wait for everybody coming in from all over.
Sure.
So hopefully you're one of the later ones that come in.
Yeah,
because
you're not sitting
when
there
when
all
I
day.
walked in there, they was all in lines, and I'm like, okay. So then it wasn't long. We was on a bus and headed to Lackland. And so you get there and you got your little suitcase, because you don't bring much. They tell you what you can bring. And they're
Toothbrush
going to
and
get,
toothpaste.
yeah,
That's about it. Some undies.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because they're going to take you the next day or two and they're going to get you your clothes that you're going to wear. So anyway, so you're standing there and you're standing at attention, and it's pick them up, set them down, pick them up, set them down. They do that for 20 minutes or so, and yelling at you and screaming at you and calling you rainbows and everything else. And then they let you go to bed, and then you're exhausted from all day traveling. And so then you get up the next day, and that's when it really starts.
As if that wasn't bad
The
enough.
thing about the getting in bed and then getting up, if you're getting in late, like 1 or 2 o'clock, by 5:30, reveille,
Yeah.
You're
and
up
you're
again.
up and at it again.
So, and then you was like, so what else do you learn? So when you think you're going to buck the system, you've got 60 people in these bays. There's 2 bays. You got 60 guys you're rooming with one bathroom. And then you come back from, let's say, running or whatever, and armadillos got in your bay, and armadillos is a bad thing because all your beds are piled up in a big pile. All the clothes are strung out throughout. So then now you got to go through and find your clothes, because all your clothes is marked with your last 4 of your social. And then you got to find your bed and put it in the right position. And then you got to buff the floors and clean it. And then you only got a few hours to do that. And you got 60 people getting it done. Yeah. So you learn real quick that you don't mess up, and you don't mess up as a whole, because they're going to show you what messed up means.
I got you.
Yeah, you've heard the phrase
An
about
armadillo is an armadillo party, but that's your TIs. That's the armadillos.
but you've heard about the bad apple in a basket. If there's one bad apple in the barracks, everybody pays.
Oh yeah.
It's not just that individual. Everybody pays.
Which means then they have to suffer the wrath of the rest of
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
barracks.
So
Yeah.
you learn camaraderie. You learn. I think if I learned camaraderie, I learned how to play nice with others, and
Yeah.
and so that's and I promise you that what I've got taken from it now is you're still family. It's just a big family. I still have people that stay in contact that I was stationed with and flew with and everything else and around the world with. I still have those people that stay in touch with me. And then with the guys around here, it's just like you're all have the same goals and stuff. It's that's what I get out of it. It's just you end up your extended family is huge.
Sure. And that's one good thing social media does. That
Yeah.
has enabled people to find each other that
Right.
might not have they've lost touch and that kind of stuff.
There's
That's cool.
there's several that I've uh, had been stationed with. I was in New Mexico and I was in Anchorage, Alaska, also. But I keep looking up. So far, I've found a few, but some others I haven't. I guess the best friend I had, he was Native American,
Uh-huh.
and it was over around Taos, New Mexico. And I would go home with him on the weekends, and
Cool.
I helped build Adobe bricks and stuff. Oh, that was an experience in itself.
I'll bet.
It was, but I've been trying to find him, and so far I haven't found him. So
Huh. Interesting.
yeah, but like he said, the camaraderie, the family, the whole thing. Uh, it's a group of people that shared a certain time of their life together. So
It's a bond that,
yes,
it sounds cheesy, but can't be broken kind of thing. Like it
yeah,
is a bond.
It is a bond.
And there's so many of those in our lives, but I can imagine that military would probably be one of the strongest ones. But I always say, like, I don't know if you guys had this happen or not, but like you have like the kids that you went to school from kindergarten all the way through school.
yeah,
And maybe you don't hang out very often or see each other very often or whatever, but that's like to me like a bond. Like
yes, yes,
those
That's the same
classmates
thing.
that were there all the way through school together. So there are things throughout our lives that I
Yeah.
think are
Right.
are very, very important.
Right.
And those are just bonds that nobody else can
Yep.
kind of explain.
You're exactly right.
So if you had to do the military all over again, would you do it?
Oh yes.
Especially what I know now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yes, I would. If something would break out here, um, I would be right back on it.
I hear
Without-
that a lot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
without any doubt whatsoever.
Mhm.
We're still under contract with our government. Military people are still under contract.
Yeah.
So if something would happen,
It's possible.
yeah, we're a little older, but I'm sure that we could take care of business if we
I
needed
think
to.
you probably could.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Okay, so let's talk again about, this day. We have about 10 minutes or so and kind of go over, you know, what everybody can experience this coming Saturday, and what you hope that everybody gets out of it.
I think the biggest thing is coming out, talking to other individuals that have served as you've served. Maybe just tell stories. It's just a way of getting out and enjoying a whole bunch of afternoon.
Yeah.
The sun's going to shine.
Noon to 4, right?
Noon to 4.
At Manpower Park in Jackson. And if
Manpower.
you don't know where that is, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, really.
I did.
I have people asking me, "Where's it at?"
What-
They do.
Have
They
you
ask.
ever been to Jackson?
Well, that's the idea. But people in Wellston don't know where the American Legion's at. But anyway, the the camaraderie. It's all about the camaraderie. Bring the kids. The kids will have a ball.
Yeah.
Um,
Bring
it's
grandma.
about yeah.
You know?
It's about the family. It's about the veteran and their family.
Sure.
So
Can you bring the dog?
why not? As long as they got a
We
pooper
had
scooper.
dogs. We had dogs there
Right.
last year.
Clean up after him. Keep
Clean
him on
up,
a leash.
yeah.
All good.
I think what I'd like to see is individuals seeing what we do as organizations,
Yeah.
Yes.
because I am
As you continue to
I,
serve.
it just bothers me because see, we work for our benefits, we work for the veterans, and the benefits that you receive. We work for that. That's what we're about. And I hear it all the time. Well, I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Well, what does that have to
And
do
I'm
with
like,
anything?
and I said
Good
it the
question.
exactly same way. I said, "What's that?" I said, "You don't have to. We do a lot more than that.
Yeah.
And that we're not here about that. We have dinners. We have cookouts. We go places and
You are a service organization.
Yes.
Like you
Yeah.
do public service stuff.
Yeah.
and that's what I want people to realize. We're not just about the alcohol. We're
Yeah.
not that.
We
And we're not
Sure, we-
about
we-
sitting around telling. Yeah, we do.
we serve beverages of alcoholic nature,
Well,
but we also have beverages that are not
Not
alcoholic.
it's called Pepsi.
Yeah.
Like drink it.
Or-
Water.
Yeah.
We go
Coffee.
through coffee
Yeah.
at our post
Oh yeah.
But we could do.
I go in the mornings. First thing I have is a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir. This is a girl that owns a brewery, and I have that same thing all the time. Well, I don't drink beer, so I'm like, we have a full kitchen. We have, it's a
Lunch,
restaurant. Like,
tea.
yes, Kool-Aid. I made sure we had Kool-Aid, blue Kool-Aid.
But our organizations are not just about the drinking, as Greg said. We are here to support first and foremost the veteran.
Exactly.
After that comes the community
Yes.
and the
family.
kids and the families.
Yes.
Anything that is needed, we are here to help.
Well, look at all of the great things. I was thinking about the Christmas food boxes
Mhm.
40 and 8 puts together, and
Yes, and they've been doing that for a long
for
time.
100 million years, and not that they're old or anything, and just all of these things that you all get together and do, that I hope people will appreciate.
Yep, and we do. Oh, I can't even start to think of all
Yeah.
the stuff we do like that.
We as an organization and Greg's organization donate a lot of money to the community and to the kids to help in whatever they need.
And here's another real quick. And we go to the VA hospital. We take snacks because everybody thinks that, well, you're part of the VA and you're in VA and you get anything you want. No, you don't. You get what you need, but you don't get extra. So we took like over $1,000 worth of snacks just up to the VA, and we take
Snacks.
oh yeah, and we do we take clothing and shoes, and we do all that and we help with individuals here. We donate coats and stuff. You name so that's what we're out here doing, and that's what I want people to realize. We do a whole lot more than what you think we do.
What if
And we need help.
Yeah,
We're getting
so-
older and
Yeah.
love's getting wore out, and we'll help, but we'd like to sit back and watch you come up with the ideas to do.
How do people join all the different organizations? This would be a good weekend to find out about that, right?
That's exactly right.
Yep. We, as Greg had said earlier, we'll have tents, and the organizations will have their own little tent set up and stuff, and we'll take applications with us. If somebody wants to join, we'll give them an application, and then the only form that you need used to a DD 214, the discharge paper, was required for your sign up.
Okay.
Well, now if you have any kind of proof whatsoever, with the Legion anyway, if you have any kind of proof whatsoever that you was a veteran, you just show that proof, and
So what would be
process will
an
go.
example of that, like a
like a
military ID or
military
something?
ID, a military ID card, or something of that
VA
nature.
card.
VA card,
Oh, okay.
something of that nature. Just
Something that
something
shows-
that'll
But you
show
wouldn't
that
have
you're a
those
veteran.
things if you hadn't been in the military.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Yep. But
Okay.
yeah, the organizations, they'll all be down there, and they'll all be pushing for membership and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
And you can join everything.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it doesn't you don't have to pick one.
right,
like me.
Yeah, be part of numerous groups.
Yeah.
All of them.
yeah, you could be organization laden with what am I want to say? Yeah, with dues and stuff. I mean, you'll have. I was that way at one time. I think I was like 6 or 7 different organizations
Yeah.
I belonged to, paying dues every year. I'm thinking this is crazy. But yeah, it's that's basically how you can sign up. I mean, if you
Okay.
have any kind of proof that you was a military person.
Well, I think this is so cool. And again, Armed Forces Day, which will be this coming Saturday,
Mhm.
noon to 4 at Manpower Park here in Jackson. If you don't know where that is, it's right across from Kroger.
Yep.
The giant park that's in the middle of town.
And behind Walgreens.
Yes, behind Walgreens, and there's parking all around there, so don't worry about that. They're going to have golf carts if you park over at
Kroger.
the Kroger store or in that big parking lot. Someone to bring you across if you need
Yep.
help.
I might mention that Park's Edge is nearby, but parking will not be permitted there because of their business and stuff. They
Okay.
don't want to fill up the parking lot with people coming in.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that won't be available just in case somebody would happen to pull in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Be cool. Cookout, hot
Yep.
dogs, hamburgers,
Yep.
chips,
Yep.
Beans,
beans,
pop, tea,
all the
water,
stuff.
lemonade.
The six bouncy houses for the kids.
Right.
Some for the big kids.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's a what?
There's like a
basketball one.
yeah, and I think
and
there's
Awesome.
I don't know, and a
Love that.
obstacle one.
obstacle course. I think is
Yeah.
one of them.
Oh, that'll
too.
be fun.
Yeah.
And
then
then
the Army's
the
got
Army
stuff.
game truck,
Right.
Yeah.
which is coming with, like you said, like cornhole,
Cornhole,
and
and
what other games do they
I
have?
don't-
I'm not sure what all
We're
the
gonna find out.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure what all is involved there.
And again, all of this is free.
Yes,
Yeah.
not a cent. Will
And
not
for
cost you a cent.
everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
If you feel like you want to come and enjoy, please come and enjoy.
You know what? And if nothing else, come enjoy and maybe, show these guys some gratitude for what they've done in serving us and then currently serving the community.
Thank you. We'd appreciate that.
yes,
Well, we
thank you.
appreciate you.
I
so much.
I'd also like to ask the first responders,
Yes.
the police department, the sheriff's department, the firefighters.
Any
Please
of
come.
us.
Please
All-
come.
yeah.
You're still serving,
serving too.
and
That's
you're
right.
very important to us as a community.
Yeah.
So please come out and join us.
Yeah.
It's and you're exactly right. That's very important, and a lot of times that's a very thankless job.
Yes, it is.
They all are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really.
Absolutely. All right. And I'm going to go down this list: VFW Post 8402 and 9092, American Legion Post 371 and 81, AMVETS Post 84, DAV Post 45, and the Jackson County Veterans Service Office and Jackson County 40 and 8. Well, how do you say that word?
It's French.
Yeah,
We'll just go with 40 at 8.
yeah, that's good.
How's that?
It's French. Oui.
Yeah, yeah. Not here, please.
I was going to say, do you need to? Because there's a bathroom right around the corner.
Yeah.
You guys are too much. But no, please come out and just hang. It's going to be a great day.
Yes,
Yep. And
absolutely.
thanks for having us again.
Yes,
Well,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate it.
You guys are so much fun, except for the lack of Bloody Mary.
Okay.
We'll work on that again
Next time, I expect
next time around.
Bloody Marys, and I like olives, not pickles. Okay, just to let you know.
I'll see about a gallon or so
Word.
or more.
Did you horseradish in yours?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, I just want to
I
make
feel
sure.
like we're kindred Bloody Mary souls.
I think maybe we're right on top of it.
Yeah.
We should have a Bloody Mary off. We each make a Bloody Mary and see what one's the best.
That'd be
Can
fun.
we do that?
Why not?
I don't know.
I can do whatever I want, right?
Yeah, you're
Heck.
right.
Uh,
So,
I understand that Dylan makes it well of a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, he's over there going, "What's a Bloody Mary?"
Yeah.
I'm 19. I don't know. Do you know what a Bloody Mary is, Dylan?
I mean, I know that it's like an alcoholic drink, but I don't know what the difference is. Like, do you guys like put peppers in it or something? Like, what makes it red? Like, is it red?
Tomatoes. What are
Ew.
red, Dylan? He doesn't eat vegetables, by the
No,
way.
I don't.
Not
no.
ketchup. It's not ketchup.
It's not ketchup.
Well,
Tomatoes.
yeah, that sounds like a
Tomato
weird
juice.
drink.
juice.
And so you put tomatoes and horseradish in a drink.
Yeah.
And vodka.
And vodka. And you can put celery and dill pickles.
And all kind of
and
seasonings.
bacon and
Worcestershire.
Bacon is the most important.
cheese. And yes, it's a virtual charcuterie in a glass.
It's a meal in itself.
Yes.
That sounds insane.
That's why it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like the world's best brunch drink.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let you guys get out of here. Thank you
Okay.
so much, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll get these guys back to doing what they're doing. So thanks for watching. Bye.